Welcome to the Second Nature BMP RAM Field Protocol video series. This video outlines how to perform the Material Accumulation Field Protocol. The Material Accumulation Field Protocol is required for detention basins, dry basins, wet basins, and settling basins. The purpose of this assessment is to rapidly determine the level of material accumulated within a structural BMP using permanent staff plates. Depending on your BMP type and location, you will need a metal staff plate, screws or nails, a power drill, a saw, a 2x4 wood post, rebar or fence posts, a fence post driver, hose clamps, a permanent marker, and a stadia rod. Installation techniques are dependent on your BMP surface type. If the base of your BMP can be penetrated, prepare a wood 2x4 to mount the middle staff plate and install in the basin by cutting corners of one end to create a point. Mount the staff plate to the 2x4, leaving at least 6 inches to a foot from the bottom to permit space to install some of the wood underground. The zero on the staff plate should be mounted at the ground surface. Find a location in the basin to install the staff plate where field staff can access and read the staff plate. Using a fence post driver, drive the fence post vertically into the base of the BMP. Fence posts are installed to provide structural support to the staff plate. Then drive the staff plate vertically between the two fence posts, aligning the zero with the base of the BMP. Attach the staff plate to the fence posts with hose clamps. Typically, the benchmark value sets the zero level with the ground surface, and no other measurement is needed. However, this may be challenging for some BMPs. Benchmark measurements may be established using a second measurement with a stadia rod. This can be done by placing the stadia rod next to the installed staff plate. Compare measurements on the staff plate to the stadia rod at a designated height that is easy to read and subtract the stadia rod height from the staff plate height. A positive number indicates the staff plate's zero is buried below the surface, and a negative number indicates the staff plate's zero is above the ground surface. Enter the calculated value as a positive or negative value in the field form. Enter into the field notes that the benchmark was determined using a stadia rod measurement adjacent to the staff plate. This same technique applies to field measurements. Place the stadia rod on top of the material accumulated, subtract the stadia rod reading from the staff plate, and add in the benchmark value. Once the staff plate is installed and benchmark values have been determined, record the lowest visible value on the staff plate in the mobile application. This completes all the steps necessary to complete the material accumulation field observation. Thanks for watching.